Hello guys, this is FX smashing it. What is going on, guys? Welcome to my weekly review on Forex and indices pairs. We're going to be looking at a couple of Forex pairs which we will be engaging in coming weeks. This is what we have in screen is the Usd Chf. We can see clearly that the market has turned direction from consolidation. It was in a buy direction, and at some point it took I think 3 days for it to consolidate on the 15th of March to 22nd of March. And what do we have here? We have a consolidation here. Now and then it broke and retested this level and pushed the downside. Now it's broken and it appears to have retested this, and we're expecting to push to the downside. So we're expecting the market to push more to the downside. Now we can't be too certain as to what the market is going to do. We have to allow the market to play out. So it could also reverse, break through the strong level and push to the upside. So we'll be looking at the Usd Chf and seeing how it plays out. Now the next Forex pair is going to be USD CAD. USD CAD is a major Forex pair. We have USD as a major currency, and also C and CAD and the Canadian dollars. And this pair USD CAD has seen has experienced the CAD gaining ground, gaining strength. You can see that the CAD has gained strength against the USD, pushing the market down to the downside and to the next key level. And what do we expect here? We're expecting the market push it down. If CAD keeps gaining strength, to push down, they will test and push the downside. It can also go up, retest and push to the upside. So we're going to most likely, from what we have seen, it could break and retest and push to the downside. But market can also reverse. So it all depends on the strength of whichever pairs. So we'll be looking at that as well. Now going to the CHF Jpy. Now what we see here is a clear break of a key level. Yeah, a clear break of the key level, and you can see that the market has clearly broken this key level. If you step down, let's try and see if it has retested it. Now it didn't retest it, it just kept pushing to the upside. If we're using a break and retest strategy, we will allow the market to retest, push to the downside before it can gain full strength upwards. Now it can even come down and retest and push to the downside, but we are going to it's going to take a while for it to come to the downside. This is quite a long trade. For us to enter this trade, it's going to take a long while. Now going to the next one. This trade, I actually took this trade, ran into losses because the market was around here. It pushed to the upside, it retested it, and I took a buy here. Actually, it retested and pushed to the upside. It broke, retested again. The second key level, there are two key levels. This is a key level, this is a key level here. First one, second one. It got here. It kind of played around here. I entered actually. I think I didn't wait properly. I think it appears to be pushing to the upside, to be honest. I entered late, to be honest, because around here it broke and retest and pushed to the upside. So I wanted to join the trade here. It looks like I entered late. I didn't know that it's going to reverse, so it reversed and stopped me out. So going forward in the coming week, I expect the market to rebounce and forming a triple bottom. It hit here 1, 2, 3 and push to the upside, or it can even push down, retest here and push to the downside. We'll be looking at that one as well. Now let's go to the next one, Euro USD. Euro USD has formed a what I will refer to as rising, what do we call it? Is it a rising wedge? Okay, yeah, we're going to call it so something like this, something like it's like something like this. This is something like it's like a rising wedge, but it's a reverse pattern. It's like the other way around of a rising wedge. That's what we expect. But let's see. Let's keep at what we are doing. So this is like kind of a reverse rising wedge. It's actually changing, expanding area where it is covering. It's keep going down. Now we have got a key level here. We're expecting the market to push to the upside, retest and push to the down or upside. If it can retest this level, the strong level, it's going to push to the upside. But if it's going to come down, it might retest. It could retest. It could retest this level. It could come down. It could come. Retest just keep pushing to the downside. Now we're going to look at that in our coming and see how the trade actually plays out. Yes, so you can see the inverse of what we are seeing over here. Now for the market going forward for Euro Jpy, you can see a clear push to the upside. It retested it and pushed to the upside. Now you can see that this trade was taken. I marked this trade but I didn't take it. So the reason why I marked it like this is because for me to have taken this trade, the reason why I took this trade was because of this. What happened here? The market broke and retested and pushed to the upside. Now going forward to the next week, I'm expecting the market to push up, retest this next level and push to the upside, or it's going to reverse. This is going to be a long one for us, so we're going to leave that. While we're waiting for that, we'll take another one. Now this market is pretty much marked. I can leave the marks and just explain. It kind of looks like a consolidation on a 1 hour time frame. Market broke down. It broke to the downside from the structure here, went up a little bit like it wants to keep pushing. After breaking this level, it came down, it tested it, pushed down, tried to make an attempt to break through, broke through, but came down again, and it's in the middle. So what I expect to do is to first of all come down and retest and rebounce and push to the upside, or break through this high, this level, retest it and push to the upside. So we're going to be looking at that as well. Now for Euro AUD, what I'm doing is I'm just repeating the same strategy for each currency pairs, but for indices and gold, I use what they call the two candlestick theory, which I'm preparing. I'm gonna tell you guys later, but I'll just do a bit of explanation on gold and maybe probably indices. But this candlestick works for this theory works for 1 minute strategy, for 1 minute rather, 1 minute time frame. It works for 1 minute time frame. It's best for 1 minute time frame because you have to be fast. You jump in, you jump out. Now for Gbp Jpy, we are more concerned about we're more concerned about where the market is at for now. Since it's getting closer to this key level, we're expecting it to push to the upside, break through it, retest and push to the upside, or reverse, or whichever way retest and push to the upside. So we're going to monitoring that and see how it goes. Now for the Gbp Chf, pretty much simple. I've already marked it already. Push to the upside, it push, made an attempt, pulled back, broke the structure, retested it and pushed a little bit, but the strength of CHF was too much for GBP. You see the market pulling back and pushing down. So we're going to check and see how that goes. I'm expecting market to keep pushing down, CHF to gain more strength. From what we can see, the strength, it gained more strength since 18th of that was yesterday, and this was a news that came out, I think, and you can see long push to the downside. So I'm expecting that as well. We will see more currency pairs. You can see the market is reaching the next key level. What happens is that we're expecting the market to push hit here and push to the downside, or break through and retest and push to the upside. So we're going to see how that goes. New Zealand card. So you can see there's a bit of consolidation around this area. What I do is to take a certain area before the area that is most important. This is the most important area now, because moving to the next, for the future, that's next week, the whole of this place, we're going to be paying attention to it. So we just go back to a certain area, and you can see consolidation here. It pushed down, it's kind of consolidated. You see that the market is still around the area. It hasn't given us any clear indication as to where it's going to, but it appears to push to the upside. But let's see how it's going to go. Maybe it's going to go up through here, retest here and push to the upside. We'll get to know next week. Now for Gdp Usd, now this market has been on the reverse back to this key level. It's been all this way for weeks now, I think 2 weeks now. So we're expecting market to go through like this, hit here and push to the downside, or break through here, or break through, retest and push to the upside. Yeah, so we're gonna see how it goes. For the USD card, I already marked it as well. I'm expecting the market to come here and rebound and push to the upside. It's most likely I expect the market to come here, rebounds, push to the upside, retest, yeah, push. The market must always retest a level using the break and retest strategy. So that's what we think is going to happen, or most likely keep pushing to downside, meaning that CAD is getting more strength than the US dollar. So we'll see how that goes in the coming week. Now for GBP NZD, GBP NZD is on consolidation. You can see that see this key level here. I've been tested 1, 2, the third time. So we don't know what direction is going to go to now. But what we know is that the market is on its consolidation for now. We're expecting to rebound to the upside or break through here, retest and push to the downside. So we're going to be looking at that one as well. Usd Jpy, which is a major currency, I've already marked that as well. Market pushed up, it's consolidating a little bit. I expect the market to break. It has broken through already, so I expect to retest and push to the upside, or better still reverse and retest the key level. Now for AUD USD, well, we don't know what the market is going to do. One important thing about forex trading is that you have to be patient. When I'm explaining, it's a little bit easy, or break, retest, and just, it's not as easy as you think, because a lot of things are mixed up. I'm going to talk about that in the last when I'm explaining gold. Psychology, knowledge and skill, your patience is required in trading. You have to be patient to wait for the market. Sometimes it's not easy to wait for the market to do what they want to do. to do what it wants to do, so you can align that with what you are looking for. Because the overall essence of trading is to make profit, and for us to make profit, the market is not going to just give us, tell us what direction. It's going to play out itself. We are going to know when to enter and when to exit. Is very important in trading. So we'll see how that goes. Aud Usd, as I was saying, we expect it to either reverse or break through and retest and push to the upside. So we'll see how that goes. For Euro CHF is doing something like a kind of a break and is getting close to retesting this level. If it gives us a full candlestick that's pushed to the upside, we'll take it buy. But if it doesn't do that, we expect for it to push down, break through this level and retest and push down and come downwards to the next key level, which is the next key level, which is going to be around here. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. Okay. Gpy is just cruising and pushing upwards. We're expecting Gpy to come to hit the next level, but it's going to take some time. Expecting the to push up and hit this level. Push to the upside, yeah, and reverse. Okay. So now we're going to, let's just take this one, CAD CHF. Now CAD CHF is pretty much okay. So what we've talked just now about. Let's go over to three indices. Now German 30. Well, it broke to this level that it has tested. We tested it, and it appears to push to the upside. It can break through this level. Now we expect to go up, retest, and push to the upside. Now why are we retesting that level? Because well, I drew this line because there's a structure here. There's a structure here. See it here? Tested here at this point. Tested this point again. So we'll draw a straight line up. So if that level has been tested, it means that we're expecting the market to go up, break, retest, and push to the upside. So it can also go down as well. But since the market is here, let's see what happens. And now for NAS 100 is going to obey the same push to the upside for NAS 100. Now we expect the market to go up, retest, push to the upside. Now US 30, German 30, NAS 100 and US 30, the same attitude, break, push to the upside, retest, and push to the upside. Now, and I decided to mark this because I stopped here at my TP1 because of this level, and my TP2 will be at this level. That's why I drew this level. Then I put my stop loss behind, and this is a perfect trade, waiting for the market to resume next week and see how it goes. Now for gold, which is the last one, I have four key things I want to talk about briefly here, and which I always say: psychology, the right psychology, being patient, the knowledge and skill required, including experience. These four things is what makes one to be successful in trading. Trading is not easy. Trading is not gambling. Gambling means you just try and see if you can get something, without any proper calculated steps. But in trading, if you gamble, you always run into losses. So what you want to do is to first of all understand the behavior of the market, understand price action, be patient enough for the market to come to look like what you should have a plan in your mind. The market should play into that plan. The market should come to you. If you have, for example, 10 trades, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades, you win these 5 trades, you lose this 6th one, you lose the 7th one, you lose the 8th one, maybe you get the 9th one and 10th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 9 and 10. Overall, as you begin to trade, you get better. That's experience. Knowledge and skill required is when you are watching me or watching other people that are trading or teaching you how to trade. Then you begin to understand their own pattern and their philosophy about how they look at the market. Then patience is what you apply in trading, and the psychology means your mindset. Sometimes if your mindset, if something's bothering you, it might affect your trading. You must have the ability to trade confidently, and that's what they call fear of missing out, FOMO. FOMO is when, because people are for example, if you're afraid of missing a trade, you'll be experiencing FOMO, and that FOMO is under psychology. Now you want to enter a trade with confidence and say, oh yes, I put in all my knowledge, all my skills, and I'm waiting for the market to obey my plan. Now trading is something that we need to imbibe using these elements for us to be successful. The greatest traders, the most successful traders, are traders that that are always consistent in their principles, and they follow that all through. Even if I take 3 trades and I run into losses, I won't be discouraged. I will use that. I will now have to learn and know what happened and take note of that. Now you could lose due to maybe the market reverse, maybe a news came out. You could run into losses when you don't have the right psychology. Maybe you are afraid or you entered late, and you could lose when you are using the wrong skill or knowledge. So I would advise those that are learning how to trade to use a demo account and just keep at it. Keep using demo account. If you don't have the money to put into your account to trade, then begin to practice consistently, and somehow all these 4 things will come together. This is FX Mesh, smashing it. If you like what I'm about, please like, subscribe, and share. Catch you in the next one. Always remember to trust the process. Peace out.